Hello friends, welcome back to The Exorcist, Legion VR. I am of course playing on my Oculus Rift by way of Steam VR. So okay, looks like we have just cleared the halfway point in terms of chapters. By normal convention you would assume that, that what we have just gone through was the climax of the story, but for some reason I'm thinking that we're going to continue to build all the way until chapter 5, and then this thing is going to climax right at the end. But that's just an assumption. We'll have to find out. So last time we completed chapter 3, and as chapter 2 did before it, it built from the last one in terms of intensity. As I had suspected, since we unlocked the astrolabe and got the artifact out of it, now you can see that all of the checklist has been marked off. So what that means to us is that when we see 75% on these two, that means these are incomplete. It means that I didn't solve the puzzle in chapter 2 and I didn't solve the puzzle in chapter 1. Now, this upsets me because I thought that I got that one, but apparently I didn't. It's that turning statue thing that I played with. I thought that I had it. I thought that that's why I unlocked the safe. Apparently I'm wrong, so we're going to have to go back in that one at a later time and try to figure that one out. Now, chapter 2, on the other hand, I was watching the video from chapter 2 a couple of days ago. I had gone in to reply to a comment, and I had a light bulb go off in my head. The clues suddenly made sense, so I think I have an idea of how to solve the puzzle in chapter 2. So we're going to jump in here before we get to chapter 4. We're going to jump into chapter 2 here and solve that puzzle right quick. Shouldn't take 5 minutes. And we'll come back out to the precinct and jump into chapter 4. So let's just go ahead and do that. See if my suspicions are correct. And jump on into chapter 2. So I wonder if it's going to start this whole deal over again, or if I'm just revisiting the caring detective checking back up on the crazy psycho murderous lady. We found out what had taken hold of her. It was Ranov, the taker of old souls. Alright. So we're going to start off by pressing this button just so it will shut the hell up.
By the way, we still have the patient's belongings. I put them out on the security room table for you to take a look at. Not attempt to
I'd like to point out that that lying jerk never came down to meet me when I played through this. So yeah, it looks like it reset the whole chapter, but I don't think I'm going to have to redo the whole thing. There's poor Lucy and her death head moths flying all around her. But what I came back in here for were these pictures. See, remember this? It says F4D2, and then there was another one over here somewhere, right here. A6C1, F4D2, and I said, remember I said that these letters and numbers were going to play some kind of significance into this game. But I never figured out what that was until I played it back, and then I thought about it. If you'll remember, in this case, there's a chessboard. So if we go like this, this is A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A6, C1, so this is A, B, C, and now even if you look, I didn't notice this before, but it's even marked in the margins, the letters and numbers. I didn't even see that before, but that makes it even easier. I should have noticed this. C1 would be ABC1. All right. Next we have F4, F1, 2, 3, 4. 4. There we go. And lastly, we had D2. D2. And would you look at that? We have discovered the artifact. I don't know what the world that is. It looks like some old milk or something. Alright, let's see what the book says about it. Success! I have found a rare item today. It's added the upgraded item to my toolkit, which I'm calling BS on because the last one didn't go into my toolkit. It's a source of power. There must be more locked away. Alright, this is bees resin, a rare sap found in tropical climates, burns at a much slower rate than traditional oils. Oh, okay, so I see how this upgrade works. It's going to make my light burn longer. You know, my bees oil lamp that I have? This should make that work better. Alright, so the chest locker we solved. The Spanish astrolabe we solved. This I thought that I had solved. The Veiled Virgin, I thought that I had solved this. But apparently I haven't because, well, it's still unchecked on the checklist. But, that said, now, this thing should burn longer and brighter. I can't really tell from here, but I know I can tell you one of the more annoying things about this lamp is that it burns out quite quickly. So now we don't have to deal with that anymore. Now it just works, which is great. So that being done, let's pull out the handy dandy Wang Max phone and go back to the precinct. Oh, I have unlocked an achievement, folks. I feel like such a success. All you have to do is believe to achieve. Remember that.
Detective, a package arrived for you. It's on your desk.
There's always a package on my desk, lady. I don't need you to tell me that. Now, right before I started this video, I noticed something. When I was standing here and I looked up slowly, look at the, I don't know what you would call that thing, that little ledge there in conjunction with the windows. If you put the whole picture together, it forms the shape of the Baphomet skull. I don't know if this is done intentionally, but I would assume so. It fits too perfectly. I mean, look at that thing, the overall shape. It's too perfect. See, these guys are coming at you even from a subliminal level here. This crap is everywhere. Anyway, let's see what the nice mystery person left for us on our desk today. This parcel was flagged by the post room. It came illegally from an inmate in New Hampshire corrections facility. We didn't find anything dangerous, detective, but we thought you should know. So this comes from a real SOB apparently. Got a passport, airline ticket, and boarding pass. You see, they're not going to let me examine this. I wondered how they were going to set it up because I'm pretty sure that, like, on that map we looked at, that one of the locations was like Morocco, and then there was another one in Russia. I was pretty sure this game was going to take me around the world, and here we go. This is how they set it up. Tickets, passports. It's just something to support the story to give it a little more depth, which I appreciate. So let's jump in. Chapter 4 looks like it's called Samaritan, and I have no clue what we're getting into here. We didn't do much to set up the story part of this chapter, but I guess we'll find out soon enough, huh? Let's jump in. An unknown epidemic has ravaged the Haitian community, causing unrest. An international team of doctors was sent to investigate but hasn't been seen since. Overrun by looters, the Santa Sant Health Center has now strikes fear in the local residents. Is this disease Mother Nature at work or something more unnatural? Alright, so we're in Haiti. I guess we have a normal flashlight today, thankfully. We're in Haiti at a local hospital. Obviously, the standards of care in Haiti are not the same as they would be in the good old US&A, but there's been a local outbreak and doctors have gone missing. So they fear that something more sinister is at hand here. So they fly in this detective from Boston to come and investigate because he got a ticket from an inmate in a New Hampshire prison. Believable story, right? Alright, so let's take a look around here and see what we've got. We've got the barred up doors like The Walking Dead. Do not open. The dead is inside. Alright, got some old luggage here. Looks like we have some disease outbreak. Containment informational posters here. We've got some missing children. Some of them have been found to be deceased. Some of them are still missing. We have a clue. Some weird kind of grid with these occult symbols integrated into it here on the wall. Does that mean something? Does it not? I don't know. Could just be they like to put this crap on the walls in these games. It might just be there for aesthetic purposes. And a hammer. And it made noise when I grabbed it, so there must be something to the hammer, huh? Alright, so no knives, no guns, and no chickens. I'm not even going to start on that one. Alright, cleanse their souls. Move. Les prie. Cleanse this place. Cleanse. Cleanse their souls. Cleanse this place. It looks like we have graffiti here. Haitian culture is steeped in superstition, and I imagine that this kind of an outbreak probably would cause a panic with the locals. Let's see what we have here. Moser dead, I think it says. Bernard dead. Bello dead. O'Keek dead. Rest in peace. So somebody's carved in the names of their dead people, these people, into the counter here with this knife. Okay, I don't know what this thing is.
This is an urgent distress call. I'm Dr. Hopkins of the Epidemic and Pandemic Disease Force, the EPDF. The Saute Sat Health Center is under siege. We can't hold for long. Send help, please! Send help!
Under siege, the doctor said. Let's see here. Bado Vabe. Papa Legba, guardian of the crossroads. So this is the symbol. It says put it over the door. Man, I wish I had a better HMD. This text is hard to read. Baron Samed, the Lord of the Dead, and Izon, patron of the marketplace. So these are some kind of symbols that looks like that the locals have put over the door there for Papa Legba, the guardian of the crossroads. Yeah. This is more of the local superstition type of stuff I was talking about. So that explains that. I don't think it's going to have any more significance in the story other than, you know, giving it depth. Again, this is one of those cases of the developers of this game going out of their way to give the story some meaning here, and I appreciate it. Right, so we can go back there apparently. Alright, click to cycle images. Looks like we have a helipad, a beach, some bean bags. Looks like we have some locals that are unhappy, and then a ratty looking bunk. Only Finch remains, it says. So out of all these people, the only one that's still roaming around somewhere is Jay Finch. And I guess that's what this was meant to show me, is that if I subtract these names from the wall, that Finch would be left. But I missed that before, so thankfully the camera let me know that Finch is still running around somewhere, or at least hasn't been found yet. Alright, what we know. Progress. And I can't read this stuff, man. It's not clear enough in the Oculus Rift. If I had a Vive Pro, I might be able to see what that thing says. Do we have a board somewhere that they took a picture of, maybe? Because I can't see this. Yeah, I can't make out any of those words on that little camera there. So I guess we're gonna hopefully we run across this whiteboard somewhere and it can reveal itself to me. It says weird. I guess it's referring to these black strands across the floor, I would assume. This one says postmortem. Shows a picture of a hand with black veins. So yeah, that is kind of weird, huh? Alright, anything else here we're missing? Looks like somebody's been living in this room. But not anymore. Looks like we have cockroaches on the floor. A lot of flies coming from this little stove here. I don't know why. I don't see anything. There's no food, you know, no old food anywhere. There's more of these bottles. Well, hopefully these people don't come home anytime soon, because I just made a wreck of their wreck. Alright, so I think that's all this room has to offer us. Really, the only things that we need to take into account is that Finch is still running around, and for some reason music played when I picked up this hammer. I don't know why, what the significance of that hammer was. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't want to even try to speculate with that. It's too vague. Let's go back behind here and see what we see. Some more empty prescription bottles. medicine. Looks like we have some pamphlets on the ground. There's a letter here. Can I pick that up? I cannot. Oh. Hey, who's got a light? Oh, that's like crap. Need some good American tobacco here. That stuff is harsh. It's like smoking waves. Alright. So I can't take this thing with me. I'm going to assume that this is not significant. If it is, I'm going to have to come back here, I suppose. I don't know. See what's through this door. Danger, contagious, dead inside. Wow, the Walking Dead vibes are starting to kick up quite a bit. Wear protective clothing, it says. Something just beat on this door. Be quiet in there, you jerk. I'm trying to solve a mystery here. Alright. There's some planks. Break glass. Okay, I think I can see now why the music played when I picked up the hammer. As with the other chapters, the graphical fidelity is phenomenal in this one. Everything looks very realistic, aside from some very slight shimmer in distant objects. Everything looks really good though. Alright, so that was that. Shaft, it would appear, and a ladder to climb down. Oh boy. Shit just got real. No, I thought it was going to actually make me climb down the ladder, but save me the trouble, I guess. I hear something moving in the darkness. Could be a rat. I don't know. Oh, it's a chicken. Hey, who brought this chicken in here? It's forbidden, according to the rules. What do we have here? What is this thing? Sample 13. Some kind of wriggling parasite, it looks like. Some black worms. So I guess maybe they're pulling these out of the dead. Can you make that out? There's black guys in there just wriggling around. Looks like that alien symbiote from Venom. Got some surgeon's tools here. Scalpel. I wonder. Looks like we have an exposed eyeball over here. Oh, the whole half of the face is exposed. Look at that. That is disgusting, man. And here we go again with this thing burning out fast. I thought it was corrected now. It won't let me cut into this thing. I was thinking maybe I had to dig something out of there, but no, it's just there for gross out effect. It's very good. I wouldn't say that it's quite as good as the one in Resident Evil 7 in the basement when you're going through the water and that thing floats to the top of the water. That was amazing and disgusting. Alright, place ID here. So I wonder if I can get into this thing. Get some IDs out. Nope. Dick the dock. So it looks like we have a makeshift triage center here that's abandoned. Lots of tools here to use though. I wonder if I'll get the opportunity to use this stuff on anything. Some empty test tubes. Flask. Shower. Now, did you see that black thing wriggle its way down the drain? These people are definitely taking pages out of the Resident Evil 7 handbook. This black stuff, this black wriggly stuff, and this exposed, decaying face, this is all right out of Resident Evil 7. Not that I have a problem with that, but I'm just calling what I see here. This is what this is. It's taking inspiration from another game for sure. I mean, people who've played that game know what I'm talking about. When they see this shower thing here and this black stuff wriggling around, we've seen this before, right? These cockroaches, we've seen this before. But hey, if you want to take a page out of the book of the best VR game that I've ever played, then kudos to you. I wish more developers would do that. I could play Resident Evil 7 clones all day long. Alright, so I'm not seeing any other clues here. But I do see another door. This one has a red light. And we have another corpse here. This one in a chair. I think we may have found the doctor. One of them anyway. Yeah, so what do we have here? Exorcism in Creole Culture by Father Bell. Father Bell. This was the guy we found in chapter 1. Can I not open this thing? It is said that a sacrifice must happen in buildings to seal a bond between occupants and demon. Many foreign aid workers and builders simply ignore these practices. The only way to remove the demon is a purification ceremony. A bad spirit can be rooted within a site and must first be exposed before an exorcism is possible. Alright, so I'm going to take this as a clue that the reason why there are symbols on the door here and dead people is to seal a bond between the occupants and the demon. And the only way I'm going to remove this demon is a purification ceremony. And the demon must be exposed before I can exorcise it. Alright. We have tools that are supposed to expose demons, so maybe, yeah, see, there it is, the salt spray. That's exactly what I was about to say. This is one of the tools that's supposed to expose demons in dark places. that salt pump thing that I have. What else do we have here? Oh, looks like we're dealing with that old devil ball. Like a disease, he isn't immune to natural minerals and salts. These may draw ball or bale. People pronounce it differently. It's spelled ball, but I think most people pronounce it bale, like B-A-L-E, but it's spelled B-A-A-L. These may draw bale out of his host. Oh, we got something on the back here. The bringer of lightning, wind, and rain. He manipulates the elements to bring plague, pestilence, and disease. The scale of his power is formidable. He is thought to be the source of many historic disasters: the Black Plague, Katrina, smallpox, Spanish influenza. So this is the same notebook that I already had in my possession, but for some reason there's a handwritten copy of it here with the pages torn from it. So I guess the Father Bell wrote more than one copy of it. Salt mist, a burst of crystallized holy minerals, will repel untoward spirits. Hint, the holy minerals have been used for millennia to reveal the darkness hidden in the shadows. So we're going to have to use this thing to draw out Bell, and then I guess probably grab my crucifix to defeat him. Father Bell. So this is a letter from Father Bell to Mr. Finch, which I guess is the one that they said is still alive, right? Wasn't that guy's name Finch? Alright. Thank you for the letter you wrote to me. The EPDF won't understand what you're dealing with. They only serve to condemn themselves to death through their stubborn assumption that science is the only answer. And this is what I was saying about science and religion earlier, is that they're both rather stubborn and rigid in their worldview and don't allow any room for the other to have any influence. So here we are again with the stubborn assumption that science is the only answer. I have sent you some tools and research papers to you to hope to fly over in the coming weeks. Okay, I have sent some tools and research papers to you, and I hope to fly over in the coming weeks. So Father Bell, he copied off some of his pertinent notes and sent to Mr. Finch, because Mr. Finch, I guess, somehow knew Father Bell, knew he was into this sort of thing. Maybe he looked him up. I don't know, but Mr. Finch must have reached out to Father Bell for help. Father Bell said, "Sure, I'll come, I'll help you." And he never made it here because he was murdered in his own parish. I will need to find local help too. Please make contact with Houngan in the area. Houngan? Alright, whatever. I cannot pretend to fully understand the local customs, but believe we share common ground. Sincerely, Father Bell. Alright, so Father Bell never made it. Apparently Finch survived that onset of these problems, but we don't know if he's still here. I assume that that's probably him over here in the chair. Here's that whiteboard we were looking for. Oh, wow. Okay, I think we just found out where Bale's hiding at. Did you see that little flash on the face here when I first discovered this thing? So this isn't Finch, this is Hopkins. Hopkins decided that he couldn't take it anymore and used this gun on himself. Here's the whiteboard we were looking for earlier with the camera. What we know, do not remove. Adapts and evolves at a rapid rate. So this is what they know about this illness. See how quickly this thing burns out whenever I'm looking at something that I guess I shouldn't be. This is what they know about the black stuff that we keep seeing. They keep pulling out of these people, this parasite. The beast locked in storage. Do not go down there. Do not go down. The beast locked in storage. Do not go down. There is no cure for the evil inside. Go down where? Maybe I can go back to the elevator shaft thing? I don't know. I've got the cure for that evil. I have the cure for all evil. You think that I would at least put on gloves, right? Check it out. Salt water. Remember, Bao was he was not immune to minerals, like my salt pump thing. But here's some salt water. Apparently, they were onto the connection as well. All right, so. Says do not go down, the beast down there. So where the hell am I supposed to be going? Or not going? Psychosis. So this is just all notes on the black stuff and the effects that it has on people. One last thing I want to do before I leave here. Well, two last things. First, I want to play this voice recorder thing here.
Battery low. Please dock to charge.
Ah. Well, so apparently Dr. Finch is downstairs with Belle. I'm going to set this down here for a minute because I did see a docking mechanism for this thing. I don't know that I'll be able to get back to it, but I'm going to try anyway. First, I'm going to try one last thing here, just in case. No effect. Belle's downstairs. I thought he was up here, but he's on downstairs. Let's see if I can open this. I can. Ah, I need a fuse. Don't need a fuse. Look at that. Something just sat up in there. Or is that some kind of a machine? Yeah, that's a machine. Okay. So we just shut the power back on. I thought I needed a fuse because of this empty box here. And apparently I can't manipulate this at all, so I guess not. Let's see, where did I see that docking station for this thing? Here comes the elevator. Here's the docking station.
of our aid workers is losing it. Finch is his name. I caught him drawing occult symbols to ward off evil, as he put it. He's a scientist. It doesn't make sense. We shouldn't have left Finch alone. Dr. Chen thinks he is conducting his own research. Last night, Finch, I could hear him through the vents, chanting like one of the local witch doctors. I worry he's completely lost his mind.
Okay, so that's it. That's why this was put here. It was put here to, once again, add depth and detail to the story. So Finch is the one who's been drawing the local occult symbolism over the doorways, and he's using local shamanic practices to try to exorcise Bao from the premises here. I'm assuming I'm going to find him downstairs, for better or for worse. Hopefully he's okay. There's some samples of this virus. So it looks like this thing is averse to ultraviolet light. So exposing this thing to UV light or black light reverses its growth. Kind of like cancer under radiation. And as most of these epidemics go, the infection rate is an exponential curve. This is also the projected rate of growth of virtual reality gaming over the next 5 to 10 years. Right like that right there. Alright, credentials. So there's Miss Moser. Can I print this stuff? Oh, the printer works. I can get myself a credential. Bernard. Finch. Can't get one for Finch, can I? I guess his is already active. Hello. And OKK. OKK. Alright, so I think that's about the extent of what we can do here. Now I wonder, it's said to place the ID to access the elevator, so I guess. So reception would have been the floor we came from. Morgue would be where we're at, and then storage is down there where Finch is at. These are my assumptions. I see moving. I saw something moving over here when I was in the next room. I looked back. It's not there anymore. I wonder what that was. Remember when I first turned the power on, there was something turning its head right here, and I thought maybe it was a figure at first. And then I thought, well, maybe it's a machine. But when you go over here, the only thing that's actually here is this dead body. So I guess we have no other recourse but to go downstairs, apparently. Now I'm assuming this is not going to work. I go in here and I hit 3 to go to storage, nothing happens. I have to show credentials, right? So that's what the purpose of this deal I just did was. I can take Miss Bellow's credential, place it there. Deceased, it says, denied. Bella was the one I did first, right? Then OKK. Moser. Bernard. What am I supposed to do here then? Finch, it wouldn't let me print. Oh, it's gonna work now? Didn't work before. Alright, so this is the second or third occasion now that this game has done something to impress upon me that Finch is not dead. So apparently that must be important. Oh, all of a sudden I have access. How about it? Let's go down to storage, shall we? Go deal with the boogeyman. That was not.
He is not the first to try, not the first to fail.
Oof. Bell does not sound like a happy, friendly fellow. Alright, I need to take a second here to gather my nerve. Because this is freaking scary, man. Again, the aesthetic here takes a page out of Walking Dead. Episode 1, Season 1, Episode 1. This looks like the corridor that Rick walked down when he woke up from his coma. Alright, so I need to grab my light.
Heretic is here. He will be my vessel.
Oh man, that was disorienting. I thought there was something wrong with me for a moment. I started having this tinnitus in my right ear, and then the room started turning. I was like, whoa, I don't feel so good. I'm going to change my weapon of choice here. Looks like I found the medical team that's missing. There is, what's her face? I forget her name. Moser. Okay.
We dead have no soul. Lend us yours.
Cannot have it. Here's Bernard. chicken. No chickens allowed, Finch. Oh, my phone thing's going off here. Yes, I've got it. Okay, it's in my hand. Oh, there's Finch. Who the hell is this? Chicken feet, used for protection against evil spirits. They must be fixed by Haugen or Mambo. Alright, so this is what the knife, I guess, was for. Sacrificial blade. Commonly made from wood that religious carvings etched into the surface. Blade made from some kind of metal. I can't make it out. Contrary to my broader research, Creole Waldo does not favor a particular type of blade for sacrifice. So do I need that knife from upstairs, or do I need to just find one down here somewhere? Because apparently I'm going to need these chicken feet. I don't know. There's Finch. He's got the symbol of the crossroads on his forehead. A wooden crucifix.
In your ear, I am air in your lungs, I am blood in your veins. Look if you don't believe. We are everywhere. Heretic. Female heretic. His time is short. He can try. His time is short.
stuff is everywhere. Don't know what to do.
Surrender your soul, and it will not be cleansed now. To me. How long do you have left? Your world is sleeping.
Oh. Exhale. That was nuts. And as I suspected, this thing just continues to build and get more intense. Wow. That was crazy. The demonic encounters have left with a strange sensation. I can feel Pazuzu's presence.
Detective, a package arrived for you. It's on your desk.
Oh, a package arrived for me and it's on my desk. What a surprise. Anyway, wow. Right? Wow. That was crazy. Intense. And of course, this idiot detective would bring this black crap back into his office. What a dunce. 25%. What do I have to do? Research the disease. Don't get hit by flying objects. And complete the artifact. So I assume that the artifact is the chicken feet, right? Chicken feet. I guess. So I'm gonna have to go back in and clean this thing up later, but we did our job here. We exorcised and cleansed Bale from that corpse and got rid of it. So, man, I don't know, it's hard to speak after something like that. That was crazy. Anyway, what did you think? Did you think that was as nuts as I did? If not, then you need to get yourself a VR headset and check it out. If you do and did, then leave a comment down there. Let me know what you thought about it. Did you like the video? Do you like the game? If so, click the little thumbs up button down there. And yeah, man, that was nuts. I don't like that I only got 25%, but I guess I'm going to have to go back in at another time and try to clean up some of these other things on the checklist. I don't think it's going to impede my progress in the game. I can go on into chapter 5 now and complete the story. Man, craziness. All right, I want to thank you as usual for hanging out. Man, I'm still flipped out by that thing. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. If you like what you see here, you know what to do. Click those 3 things down there, leave a comment or 2, and come back next time. Should have another video for you tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you then. Later.